So that's it, guys. Now that you saw my apartment, I hope to see you in the next video. And yeah, thank you very much for watching.